Welcome to this a small video on ocean, its significance, ocean pollution and solutions. Oceans are not mere water bodies. Oceans are the lungs of our planet. Oceans support 50% of oxygen, absorbs 30% of carbon dioxide, and it's the good source of protein for the people all over the world. It's the source of biodiversity, and about 40 million people are likely to be employed in marine waste industries by 2030 in the world. Now, the oceans are weeping, they need our support. Big fishes, around 90% depleted, 40% coral reefs destroyed due to pollution. Pollutants are biological, say pathogens like protozoa, virus, bacteria, blue-green algae and helminths. Organic substances, say PCB, polychlorinated biphenyls. Inorganic substances like phosphates, nitrates, fluorides. Inorganic metals like arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury. In addition, there is a physical origin, hot water being discharged into the ocean from the industries, and there is oil spills from oil carriers. Pollution from the plastic, called marine plastic pollution, is also a major front. Microplastic, a plastic having a dimension less than 5 millimeter, is very dangerous, and the main source of marine plastic pollution is aquaculture, nautical activities, and fishing industry. Now, these pollutants are impacting us in many ways. Say, aquatic ecosystem, due to the discharge of organic, inorganic substances into the ocean, the rate of decomposition of organic materials increases, more oxygen is needed, and there is less dissolved oxygen content in the ocean, and there is more BOD, biological oxygen demand, which is the measure of oxygen needed by aerobic decomposers. So there is either way less oxygen content, dissolved oxygen in the ocean, and this impacts life. Fishes die out, birds die out, or they are hard to navigate. Metals and inorganic chemicals, say the nitrates, phosphates, these are directly impacting the aquatic world. There is biological magnification as well. Here, what happens? Non-biodegradable substances, say PCB and DDT, are ingested by the aquatic organisms. Since these are the biodegradables, and that's why uh, this taxes aquatic organisms' life. Also, this reduces reproductive potential. So ultimately, reduces the number of species available in the aquatic world. There is so-called the nutrient pollution as well, called nitrification. Here what happens? Nutrients are there from different sources in the oceans, and these nutrients promote the blue green algae to grow faster. And this blue green algae spreads over a bigger surface of the ocean, and now this further inhibits the growth of the other algae, also reduces the oxygen level, plus at times also releases toxic substances. So either way, what we see aquatic organisms are in danger, and via food chain, human beings are also endangered. One instance of black foot disease. This is due to excessive exposure of arsenic. There is Minamata disease this is due to the mercury poisoning. So human beings are not aware of the consequences of the oceanic pollution, marine pollution. Now come to the solutions. I would like to cite European Union Vision Document 2030. This document incorporates circular plastic economy, that is, production of plastic which is reusable, durable, and liable to be fully recycled. Next, I would like to cite UN Decade of Oceanic Sciences for Sustainable Development 2021-2030. This would surely be for international cooperation, and all of the scientists would come together to research for scientific and technological measures to address oceanic pollution. Remember, even Sustainable Goal 14, this relates to conservation and sustainable use of ocean, seas, and marine resources by 2030. But last but one point is, ocean pollution is a pollution of the whole planet as a whole. So it needs Paris style global treaty to address the problem. That's all for the day. Thanks.